Okay guys, now you're probably wondering why I stopped the video there. I'm doing it in 3 parts because otherwise the video will cut out. If I try and do a long video, the time lapse on the recording will cut out, and I don't want that. So to save it from cutting out, I'm doing two separate videos. So less talking, more action, so they say. Okay, so what you're going to need is, I've got a case. So inside this case, you will see, inside this case, there's some cables that you need to connect your speakers to your amp, and for your amp to your mixer. So, what I'm going to do is pop this down, so you can see. So the first thing you're going to need to do is get your speaker cables. You need preferably 2, because left and right, left and right. Then you also, that's just something else, so I'll put that in there for now. Okay, so with this cable you're going to need jack adapters. So these are your phono, these here are your jack cables, which go onto your RCA cables, your left and right RCA cables. So now what I'm going to show you is, I've got help with the camera because I can't hold the camera at the same time. So the camera will, so as I move to the table, the camera will follow me around, and I'll show you the amp. So the camera can follow me around. So on the back, you won't see the amp as such. So on the back, I'll turn this around so you can see the amp. I'll unplug this plug for now because that's getting in the way. So on the back of the amp, you will see inputs left and right. So they go into left and right. I like to open that up a little bit because it gives you more room to actually stick them in. If they're too tight, then you're going to struggle to get each one in. So it's nice to give it a bit of a gap. So that's the amp. So and then obviously you've got the inputs, which go from your amp to your mixer. You've got your speak-on connectors, which go into your speakers, or you can use binding post. They're okay if you're in a pinch, but I'd rather just stick to speak-on. This allows you so you can use both if needs be, or one. So if you've got speak-on cables, but then you've got bare wires on one end, that allows you to do both. Or if you've got speak-on to speak-on, then you're going to get a better connection, and the more balanced signal you get, the more better you're going to get in your sound. So now I'm going to show you the mixer, the back of the mixer. So turn it around. You hear some clanging, you hear a bit of clanging, that's just my case. So on the back of the mixer, I don't know if you can see. So on the back of the mixer, if you look on the back of the mixer, you'll see some inputs. So this is your master output. You can either use your mic inputs, which is your XLR. That does give you a better signal. But for this demonstration video, use the phone inputs, left and right. That goes from your mixer into your amp. Then that allows you to power your mixer then. So now we've done that bit, we can turn this around. And now I'm going to show you how to connect your speakers to your amp. And then this video will nearly be done. Okay, so very quickly, because the video I do not want it to cut out. Speaker. So this is your master out, and that'll be a link to another speaker. Doesn't really matter which one you plug in, but your master one goes into your amp normally, and your link would go into another speaker or your bass bins, which will give you the low end. So now you saw me plug into speaker. Now it goes into the back of the amp. You can do left and right, so it will go into the back of the amp. Push in, twist. So when you pull it in, twist. It does take a bit of time to hang on, let me get this on the table. This does take a bit of time. It's just been a bit of a pain in the ass because I'm trying to do a video. It always happens when you're trying to do something to a video, something will always. And then do the same with your left speaker link, and then same again. You plug this one into that one, so left and right, and then you hear it click. This is also commonly known, if you want, this is commonly known as a kettle lead, but it's used for your power. So that'll go into your amp there. Now, this one doesn't go in like you think it does. So it has to go in. If I remember how to do this rightly, and it goes in there, just like that. So that's how you connect. So that's how you connect your. So this is how you connect your simple PA system. I hope that's helped. I hope the video helps. Sorry if the video's not been I'm sorry if the video's not been as clear as I wanted it to be, but hopefully you get the idea. Thank you, practice and enjoy.